So my name is Ari Salomon. I did a usability study of Mercedes-Benz domestic website at mbusa.com. This is for engineering psychology, Psych 273. So let's begin. So in summary, we're going to go over what I did to find out exactly what was wrong with the website. And I did a usability study where I had people complete 6 tasks and then had them build their automobile dream car, and then the findings. And then we'll go over the top 5 usability issues: consistency, feed forward, feedback, error design, and the overall used car application, which I think could be really improved. So usability tasks, I had 10 people do 6 exercises. First, I would find the closest dealership, find the owner's login page, find Embrace, their mobile app technology, request a test drive for a new car, compare car specifications, and request a test drive for a pre-owned vehicle. After that, I had them do a separate task study where they built their dream car. My findings were basically this: nobody actually completed any of the tasks within the optimal amount of time or the optimal amount of clicks. While finding a dealership and finding an owner's login were the closest, things became a bit more apparent. It became a bit more apparent that really you needed a complete site redesign so people could find exactly where you would test a pre-owned vehicle, compare car specs, and go over requests for test drives. Here are the findings with the building a dream car application. Most people liked it, but nobody would really use it to actually get their specific car that they wanted to buy. We'll go over a bit more later. So when it comes to consistency, inconsistent design across the website and other websites within the Mercedes family was a big problem. In Psych 273, we definitely talked about how everything with a brand, including the website to all the other website interfaces that they've created, need to be within their specific guidelines and look similar. They don't. When you go to the AMG website for Mercedes, their high-end website for their cars, it becomes very apparent that there are problems here with consistency. One is done in Flash, while the other is done in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The build application, as I said before, it really changes its design and interface based on which automobile you choose. Also, color consistency between products is not the same, when in all actuality, many of the colors you can get for any car, you can get in all different colors in the spectrum. That's according to their most recent 2012 product line. When it comes to feed forward, when you're using the build application, you can't really tell where it's going to end and where the end of the process is. When a user begins a process, they need to have the end directly in sight. And so a lot of times with Mercedes, users just wander around the website without a specific end goal in mind. And this happens with a lot of their different applications and a lot of the user task flows. When it comes to feedback, the feedback is really lacking. It's almost non-existent. You can go to one area of the website and you get a form that looks a lot like that one in the center of the page, which really breaks every form guideline. So I've actually redesigned the forms to look a bit different. And you can go ahead and check that out here. As you can see, it's a bit more in line. You have different set tasks such as name, address, contact information, comments. You can go to the next area, which is where you'd submit. And it actually lets you go back and forth within this area. And you can submit another email bringing you back here. So it's important to really give a strong and easy way for users to give feedback. Another area would be to allow users to really dive in and take surveys on their website. And that becomes a problem because there is no user feedback within the entire website except for one small page. Error design. You really want to design out errors in a website or any interface. Users should not really be able to make errors. And so one thing that's a big problem is during the build application, when you go to purchase and customize your wheels, the website won't let you. And I'll give you an example. Here you're designing your CL Coupe. Excuse me, we want to go here. So here you'd be designing your C-Class 240. When you get to the exterior, you want to switch up the wheels. So you'd want to click on this, and it says you're not allowed to do this. We're sorry, you can't select the 18-inch wheels. You must manually apply the sports package. Well, the user doesn't understand what that is, but if they search around the page, you'll see the sports package. So we'll go ahead and click there. Now we're getting another error message. We're sorry, you can't select the sports package. You must manually add the aluminum trim. Well, there's no place to even allow you to add aluminum trim on here. In order to do that, you'd have to go to the interior, select the trim, go back. Now you can go ahead and add those directly. You still have to add the sports package first. And it's just too much in order to get this design. How I'm actually proposing it is a bit different. The actual proposal for the Mercedes site redesign would be to all do this in one step with a larger display message allowing you to do two things. In order to, when you click OK, you will get those wheels and the sports package will be added and the trim will be added because it's very precise. So you can either hit OK or close, and then things will change based on that. And it's really important to design out those specific errors. The used car application is very poor. The navigation to get to that area is difficult. Many of the users almost gave up and wanted to quit the task, but I had to encourage them to keep going. The application is definitely not intuitive, and the results are rarely accurate. Many of the cars have been sold, and it does not keep up-to-date results. The metaphor that's used in the car application is that of a calculator. It uses a calculator interface to actually calculate how many cars within your specific search you're looking for. And that's poorly done because it has nothing really to do with the calculator. And then scheduling a test drive is not apparent within this application. And if you go to the site redesign that I've created using HTML image mapping software, you can go ahead and see that. There'll be a link at the bottom in the comment section for this video. So in conclusion, the site is actually overall good, but it needs a lot of work. Much better navigation on the large scale. Navigation really needs to be their goal, and you gotta walk up to this like it's a walk-up interface, like any kiosks. And so because most of the Mercedes buyers are a bit older, they don't have a lot of time, they have busy jobs, they earn $150 to $350K on average, we need to design for the busy adult, usually male, who might not have a great grasp on technology. And we really need to design it like a walk-up interface. So definitely go ahead and check out the site redesign, which will be in the comments section of this video, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye.